yet, are we? Oh, we're just checking. Yeah, sorry. Good afternoon. I'm back with the other half of the biscuits from, if you caught my live yesterday, that one. I actually realised I'm a bit of an idiot because I haven't done it for so long. Should have just done them like cookies. Would have been a bit easier. So how I did them yesterday was a little bit on the hard side. Today, hopefully, I'm gonna move. There we are. That's better. Today we're gonna do it a little bit easier. Fingers crossed. I'm putting my gloves on because obviously it's really buttery. And it's like rubbing oil all over your hands. For what I want, I don't really need to be handling it that much. How's everyone today? Can we believe that the UK is having this much sunshine? It is really a bit of a shocker. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the sunshine. It makes a nice change. Obviously, the vegetation, the plants could do with some water, but you know, we will get plenty of that, I'm sure of it. Anyway, what I've got, as I said, is the other half of the dough. And what I've done, I broke it. Well, what I did do was I rolled it into a sausage type shape and get the bag out. Right, and it's in two halves. So what we're going to do, this has been in from last night. So it looks like that. I'm not sure because I've never used it. They sell like this dough mixture in a tub that comes in a long tube. It's a bit like that. It's actually worked out quite well because I can do them one at a time. Do this nice and easy. So looking about that long, well, that long with the other half, about that thick. And all we're going to do, I'm actually getting a chopping board. Where is my little chopping board gone? Oh, I know where it is. Just get my chopping board. Oh, there you are. I got you. Chopping board. Much easier. Right. Pop this tray out the way for a minute. I've actually got the oven warming up at the moment, so we're going to hopefully get these straight in. I was a little bit piggy with mine last night. I've only got 2 biscuits there. They work really nice. Right, a sharp knife as you've got. And I'm going to do them finger width. In, there we go. I'll see how this comes out. Right, so we're going to finger width. That was my finger. Try not to cut your finger like I just tried to do. Okay? And you get this nice little flat little thing, and you'll pop that on the baking tray. Should have done this last night, it would have been a lot easier. But I was actually excited about the fact that I was making biscuits. I haven't made biscuits for a while. Oh, God, I can't even cut straight. There we go. There we are. See? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna flatten them a little bit. Otherwise they're a bit too thick. I don't need my finger. I've got an idea where everything is now. Right. Bit like cutting sausage rolls, to be honest, but a little bit thinner. So, there we are. It is virtually the same way that you would make cookies, but these aren't cookies. There we go. Just going to plot these on the tray like so. Now remember, I did get 12 out of the mix out of the other half last night, so I'm hoping I should get 12 out of this. What have we got? 3, 6, we got 10 at the moment, so alright. Very boring at the moment, just chopping this up. I know you're going to want to see them cooked, but unfortunately I'll come back to show you when they're cooked. Got a little leftover piece there. And the little bit we had left over last night, I actually rolled it into this, so none of it gets wasted. And the good thing about this is something you can actually do. Because to be honest, it is actually, I prefer it when it's left in the fridge. Let's turn this around. Overnight. There we go. But that just depends how much you want your biscuits. Right. Get a nice even shape. And continuous. Don't forget, this freezes. So you don't even have to worry if you don't have the time the next day to make the biscuits. You can always pop it in the freezer. Ooh, there we go. I think we're going to get a bit more than that actually. That's good. Alright. That's good because I did eat loads. Alright. Now what I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to give them a little flatten. Not too much because obviously I still want them to put on the tray. Alright. There we go. Nearly there, guys. Seriously. Oh, it broke. That'll be the one that I'm tasting. Yeah, there we go. Let's push that back together. There we are. That'll be fine. And 2 more. There we go. Actually, going to turn them the other way. See if they fit better. See, unlike cookies, when you get that lovely spread on them, these ain't going to spread too much. My other ones did actually balloon up quite well. Right, pop that in there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get the end of the rolling pin. And I'm just going to press them very lightly. Because, again, I want them to cook. And look, what a little trial on there. I'll pop that on the end. Waste not, want not. Alright. So what we have is a tray of bickies. Right. I need to get the scissors. I must cut that off, otherwise it end up setting fire to it. I did that last time. I opened the oven and there's a giant fire in the oven. So, lesson learned. Don't let the baking parchment or paper, whatever you want to call it, if you have a gas cooker, don't leave it over the edge. Alright. Do that now in case I forget it. Right, as I said, get the end of rolling pin, and I'm just going to lightly just press these biscuits. Not too much because obviously you don't want them to crack. Sort of follow them around. There we go. Do you know what? They look like little mini breads at the moment. They look so cute. So, Alright. Oh god, this is the boring bit. The fun bit is eating them. I will actually. I have got some of my biscuits left from last night. So, if you didn't get a chance to see my live from last night, or the highlight, I'll show you one of my biscuits. There we go. I am still lightly pressing, I'm not hammering it. I just want to hurry to get these in the oven a little bit quicker. I don't know, I quite preferred the shape from last night. I think that shape was a little better. Well, we'll see how these come out. Oh, turn that one over. There we are. Right, these are going in the oven. Ta-da! There we go. And what I am actually going to do is I'm going to make up some icing to go with them because I think that will really set them off. Alright, I'm putting these in the oven for about 12 minutes. Eggs, I just don't trust my oven. And the pilot light keeps going out. Alright, wish me luck. I'm going to go get you one of those biscuits. I went a little bit crazy. Yeah, I did make 12 last night, and I gave one away. I gave one to my lovely egg lady Rachel, who got my eggs off last night. They're stunning. But what happened was, I looked at the biscuit tin this morning. Oh, there's more than what I thought. And we have 3 biscuits left. They tasted really good. But if you look at the size of them, and these are only using, oh, I haven't got it with me. I used a tiny little cup, and look at that. I'm really happy with that. And what I'm going to do is, if you missed it from last night, we're going to actually, so you can hear it, so be really quiet. And listen. That's really nice. And then, really crumbly, really cheap, easy to make, and better than a pack of biscuits. More enjoyable. And you get to pick how thick you have them. So, I've got those in. Excuse me. I've got those in cooking at the moment. I'll come back to you when they're done. Fingers crossed they're going to come out okay. If they work, well, you try this recipe for yourself. Because you don't have to put chocolate chips in. You can put cranberries in it if you want. And sultanas. Apple flakes. I'm really happy with these. Cheap, quick. And once you got all the ingredients, you can make as many biscuits as you want. Join me later to find out if these worked. And I'll think about icing them. Depends if we eat them. I was going to ice these, but now it's pointless. There's only 2 left. So, I'll see you later. Have a lovely afternoon. Enjoy your lunch, whatever you're doing at the moment. Yeah, the breeze is strong, but it is very, very cooling.